I'm your friendly neighborhood Endman64, and I'm bringing you the next episode of Pokemon Scarlet. In the last episode, after much time wasted looking for it, we finally found our Petalil, which apparently didn't retain the name I wanted to give it. Maybe I was just too tired and I wasn't paying attention. I don't know what's going on. Why didn't you keep the name? I was gonna name you Holly. You are named Holly. You're named after a character from the Crimson Fury stories. There we go. Yes, Petalil is the second of 6 Pokemon we're going to have on our team for the long term. Holly and Donduck. Which means it's time to go collect our 3rd Pokemon. But we're not going to be doing that just yet, because as I mentioned in the last episode, now that we're back in Mesagoza, we are going to do some things involving the school. We've got some classes to take. We want to make sure we're up to snuff with all of our classings and stuff. So yes, we are going to routinely come back to Mesagoza to do all the things we have to do. How am I doing cash-wise? Not bad, actually. Not bad at all. Let's see if we've got any upgrades in the Delibird stock. I'm looking specifically for one item. Let's see if we can get it. Does not look like it. Probably. Maybe it's in a later town. I don't know. But we're okay for now. We don't need to worry about any of those items. Unless, of course, we really want to beef up our little Petalil here. Because she could use it. Thankfully, she's not as useless as that Skiploom was for a while. But, again, I digress. But no, I decided that every now and then we're going to come back to Mesagoza specifically so that we can... Actually, wait a minute. Where's that other Chansey store? Oh, it's right in this town square. Yes. We're going to be taking a look at some of the other classes that we can take, because in case you didn't notice, right around a couple episodes ago, we unlocked 3 new classes for us to take. We have a history class, we have a cooking class, and we have one other class that we can take, but we'll worry about them when we get back to school. But first things first, I want to see what we have access to here, and nothing new, because we're just that uninteresting. One badge is not enough for anything. All right, let's see. What else is near here? We got a cafe. Any hat stores? I want to see if I can get a good hat. There we go. There we go. I mean, I like this hat and all, but I want like a cool hat. One that can go with the rest of my outfit. So let's go with an orange cap. Oh, that is perfect. Yes. Beautiful. Since I'm sticking with the orange... Ooh, what about a fire one? Ooh, I like... That's even better. Yeah, we're getting that one. We're getting that one, and we're going to put that one on. Perfect. Beautiful. Beautiful. Yes, we're done. Sorry about that. I did not mean to do that. I meant simply to just, you know, do things my own way. But nope, we're going to go back to the Naranja Academy specifically so we can take a few classes, and then proceed out the west gate and see what Arvin is up to, and get to the 2nd gym badge in Artisan. 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 Now, you may be wondering why I'm not riding Koraidon, and I can tell you guys, I'm exhausted. That's the reason why I'm not riding him. I am doing this right now on 0 minutes of sleep, so this is not fun. Don't ask why I didn't sleep. I didn't have any control over it. I'm gonna blame Holly the Petalil, because she made me waste 90 minutes of my life that I'm never gonna get back. So for the sake of argument, may as well take what other classes are the ones that we have. We took biology, we took math. It's just history, home ec, and ooh, art. Oh, I thought we could take the art class now. Well, I guess not. Oh well. Alright, let's take a history class. History was one of my best subjects in school. So much so that my 10th grade history teacher, my 9th grade history teacher did not put me up for the college level courses. My 10th grade teacher just looked at me, he's like, "What are you doing here?" And I'm like, "What do you mean, what am I doing here?" And he's like, no, well, like, seriously, what are you doing here? But, and it's like, no, I'm sending you to the college level courses in 11th and 12th grade, and that's basically what I did. Oh ho, I see we have some new students here with us today. My name is Rayfort. I will be the one to impart knowledge of the past to your little minds. That's kind of insulting, but okay. History is a wonderful thing, truly splendid. Oh, sorry about that. The lives of our ancestors throughout history forge the path to the present in which we live. Today you shall learn about the most mysterious location in all of Paldea, the Great Crater. As you are all aware, a massive crater known as the Great Crater of Paldea exists in the heart of our region. The area inside this crater is called Area Zero, and research of its geological strata and material composition has shown that the crater is in fact over 1 million years old. It was long believed that a certain something rested at the bottom of this mysterious crater. Aha! Perfect timing to make eye contact, young Mikey. Answer me this. What exactly was believed to rest in the depths of the Great Crater inside Area Zero? Treasure, a Snorlax, or a Pokémon Center? I'm for sure it's a Snorlax, but I'm guessing that's going to be the wrong answer. So fine, I'll go with the right one. That is correct. You're a surprisingly clever one, aren't you? I see you did your homework prior to coming to my class. That's right. Some believe that a treasure more valuable than anything else in this world rested in the depths of the Great Crater. So much for dreams of treasure hunting, though, as a lab has been built in those very same depths. Oh, and before I forget, you would all do well to remember that the Great Crater and Area Zero are both off limits to all but those who have official business there. Do not dare entertain the foolish notion of gallivanting off to Area Zero in search of riches. It is no place for children dreaming of treasure and adventures. Oh, come on, I want to go there. Whatever. Besides, if it were at all possible to investigate the area, I would surely be the first to do so. Oh, come on. Isn't Professor Sada down there? Like, really? Isn't Pokemon teacher waifu down there? Whatever. Oh ho, is that the time already? I must have gotten swept up in filling your minds with knowledge. This ends today's lesson. We'll unravel more of the history's enigmas together next time. I thought we could take the art class for sure, but I guess not. I guess I'm not cool enough to know the art teacher just yet. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. But I can take home ec, which was also one of my best classes in 8th grade. Not in any other grade because, well, 7th grade was terrible. I was terrible at home ec because I had an evil teacher who kept trying to make me be the boyfriend of this one girl, which was weird. She was very weird. And my 8th grade teacher set her hair on fire, so that was fun. I have a lot of fun memories. I see we have some energetic young ones in our class this time around. You may call me Mr. Saguaro. Oh my god, I love your hair. I think my freaking Quaxwell could learn how to do hair from you, mister. I love your mustache too. Very Kaiser Germanish. Kaiser Wilhelmish. Whatever. Actually, his face is the other way now that I think about it. So never mind. Your time here with me will be spent obtaining knowledge and skills indispensable for daily life. Many of you have left the care of your parents to live here on your own in the academy dormitory. I pray that the knowledge I impart to you will improve the quality of your lives and the necessities thereof, food, clothing, and shelter. Of these 3 categories, I assume the most pressing and interesting for you all is food. When you eat sandwiches on your picnics, the HP of your Pokemon will be restored. You will also gain something called meal powers, which can provide all manner of benefits. For example, these powers can make Pokemon easier to catch or increase the XP points that your Pokemon receive. I think you will also find that the breadth of these effects can be expanded by crafting sandwiches of superb flavor. What's more, there is a certain something that is particularly important if we wish to receive meal powers with even more helpful effects. Let me see. Master Mikey, tell me, what must you keep in mind to receive even more helpful meal powers? My choice of fillings and condiments, how fast I can prepare the food. I have to remember to put my heart into it. Well, technically, all these three could technically be correct answers, but there is only one. We'll go with choice of fillings and condiments, because I don't want this guy to yell at me in a dark alley. He looks very angry. Perfectly correct, Master Mikey. Perhaps you were already aware of this fact from having helped your family with cooking at home. Yeah, my mom's a terrible cook, so I had to cook for myself most of the time. She's so bad. The best thing my mom is at cooking is she's the perfect person to order a pizza when it comes to cooking. It's her best secret weapon right there. Your choice of ingredients, including both fillings and condiments, is an important factor in gaining even more helpful meal powers. For example, using sweet ingredients in your sandwiches may help you gain egg power. Including numerous bitter ingredients, on the other hand, can gain you item drop power. Learning to aim for specific effects when crafting sandwiches will almost certainly make your culinary endeavors more enjoyable. Please be aware, however, that you can also receive meal powers by eating at restaurants. I must say that I would feel the utmost joy if you all learned much here in my class and came to better understand home economics. Our time together has come to an end for today. I bid you all farewell. What, are you talking like Jafar now? That's mad sus. Not gonna lie. You know what the hell? I deserve a break after that nightmarish episode, so let's take a few more classes. Now, everybody's up to 2, which is fun. It's not going to be when we get to art, but so for the sake of argument, we may as well advance in the other classes that we have. Biology, math, and of course battle studies with one of the many other senpais, Miss Dendra. Ms. Dendra, and all that crap. I deserve a break though, I'm tired. I just want to see what class I'll have in store for me. Hello, I hope everyone's ready to learn some new things today. Did you all try using the ZR button to let your Pokemon out as I taught you in our last class? I sure did. Actually, I did it a lot of the time early on, before I even knew it, before you even taught me it, Mr. Jacques. Walking along with your Pokemon lets you see how unique and cute they all are. I'd also highly recommend picnics for when you want to spend some quality time together with the Pokemon in your party. You can get them all around the table to make sandwiches and play. It's really a lot of fun. If you want to learn more about making food, Mr. Saguaro's class is the best place to go. I already took his class, you dingus. Now sometimes while you're enjoying a picnic with your Pokemon, you may find something very, very important in the basket next to your table. This very important something is what Pokemon are born from. Let's all say it together. Boxes. I love it. Oh, I wish I could say boxes. But whatever. We'll go eggs. Phew. You all got it right. Did you really think we're that stupid, dude? That's kind of insulting. The very important something I'm talking about is a Pokemon egg. It's not clear where these eggs come from, but they're probably placed in the basket rather stealthily by the Pokemon at the picnic. So we're not paying attention to when our Pokemon are just banging each other. We're just looking the other way. Cool story, bro. Walking around with an egg will help warm it, which allows it to hatch. Eggs won't warm up by sitting in boxes, though. You need to have them in your party. And here's one more super important thing I'd like you to remember about eggs. Pokemon entrust us with their eggs because they believe in us. So I sure would be happy to see you all being responsible parents for your little Pokemon eggs. Wait, now we're involved in the creation of these little bastards? Oh god. Whoops, my most important point came right as the bell rang. Well, see you all next time, I guess. I guess? God, why are the teachers here such ditzes? I need to talk to Miss Time so I can friggin' have a teacher who's actually sane for once. Oh, we can't take any more classes for that. Oh, that's a shame. I mean, we can later, but that's besides the point. Alright. I didn't know we could actually fly to other towns yet. That was weird that I found that out last time. But whatever. Don't worry, I'm thinking out loud, so sometimes I'll just say random things like that. Also, I'm really tired, so yeah, I deserve a break. Hello everyone, let's have a fun class today. Tell me, do you all enjoy shopping? Buying tasty bread or choosing new clothes, even just window shopping is so much fun. In today's class, I'd like to use shopping, one of my own favorite hobbies, mind you, to teach you all about math. I'm sure everyone here has visited a Pokémon at least once. They sell all sorts of Pokémon items. Pokeballs are one of the many useful items you can find there. They cost $200 each. Now then, I'd like you all to do some thinking with me here. One Pokeball is $200. If you had 2,000 and bought as many Pokeballs as you could afford, how many would you receive? Ooh, this is a trick question. This is a trick question. Because technically you receive 11. Technically you receive 11, and I don't want this lady to yell at me. So I'm going to look up the right answer. Let's see. I'm going to assume it's 10. But I feel like I've gotten this one wrong before. Come on. Load internet, you dirty rat. It's doubled. It is 11. Okay, good. Because I remember it's a trick question. It's a trick question. You can't fool me, Time. That's correct. Well done, Mikey. With 2,000 Pokédollars, you can afford to purchase a maximum of 10 Pokeballs. However, if you purchase 10 or more of any one type of Pokeball, you will also receive one Premier Ball, a special white ball, as a bonus. So the correct answer is, in fact, 11. I got that wrong in Violet. I knew it was a trick question. It sure is nice to get a little bonus like that on top of a shopping trip, isn't it? Oh my, is that the bell? I suppose that's all for now. What a shame. I'm looking forward to seeing you all in the next class. I hope you're looking forward to it too. I mean, I kinda am. I'm not a big math person though, as you can tell. Alright, we got one last class we can take. You know, beyond the ones we've already taken. And we gotta go visit my girl. We gotta go visit my girl, Miss Dendra. She's not my super girl. She's not waifu. Waifu will forever be Professor Sada. My god, they did not have to make her that hot. They really did not. They just did it on purpose. You know how Chugga was hitting on the player's mom character in Pokemon Black? I will hit on Professor Sada until the end of time. Another day, another round of battle study. Osu! Let's get right to it. Is everyone excited about the treasure hunt? It's always a great adventure. You get to take on gyms, go to new places, and run all over the place with your partner Pokemon. And while you're running around there, I bet you'll come across some big, shining crystals fairly often as well. These crystals are actually collections of terrestrial energy that seeped up out of the ground. You can check out these crystals to battle Terra Pokemon with your friends or other trainers in a group of 4. We call those battles Terra Raid battles. They were originally Dynamax Raid battles in Gen 8, but whatever. The Terra Pokemon you'll face off against in Terra Raid battles are crazy tough. They sometimes act differently than regular Pokemon, so you'll need to be on your guard. Luckily, trainers can also use a special action in terror raid battles. It's called cheering. And there are 3 different cheers you can use. The first cheer is Go All Out. It boosts the attack and special attack of an ally Pokemon. Of all ally Pokemon. The second is Hang Tough. This one boosts the defense and special defense of an all ally Pokemon. And the third, well, let's see if you can guess. This cheer restores HP for all ally Pokemon. What do you think it is? Wham Bam Potion, Explosive Healing Wave. Oh my god, I love these names. They are amazing. But I'm going to say the right answer because I'm afraid Miss Denger's going to sucker punch me in my sleep. That's right. Maybe I should make you the battle teacher, huh, new kid? The third and final cheer is Heal Up. It's a real powerhouse with the ability to both restore HP and cure status conditions. Believe me, you're going to need that one a lot for higher level terror raid battles later on in the game. You can cheer up to 3 times during a single terror raid battle. Also, cheering uses up a turn in battle, so you won't be able to have your Pokemon use any of their moves when you cheer. In conclusion, Jesus. Try everything at your disposal if nothing seems to be working. Try cheering on your allies. Providing support for your team can sometimes open up a new realm of possibilities. Aw, man, I was just about to suggest we do some hands-on practice to really drive this point home. You just want us to have our animals beat the crap out of each other, don't you? But I guess we're out of time. Class is over for now. Take care, you little rascals. I love how just into it the Medicham is, too. That's just like mad respect I have for that thing. Mad respect. Okay, so we can take the rest of the classes if we so desired, but I've had enough of both of these teachers for now. So for the sake of argument, I am going to go... Actually, let's see if there's any other side questing stuff we can do. We've gained some new stuff and places we can go. We can go to the school store. We can go to the biology lab. We can go to the art room, which we can't take an art class yet, which is kind of sus, all things considered. We can go to the nurse's office, the schoolyard, classroom 1D for students on the STEM track. We can go to pretty much everything. That's cool. Now, if you see the exclamation points here, this is where you can talk to and bond with a teacher, or in Director Clavel's case, a really sussy, definitely not a villain person. Or the nurse. The nurse Miriam. She's a nice lady. In fact, let's go talk to the nurse. I have a broken heart, Nurse Miriam, because I'm in love with Professor Sada, but she will never love me. What can I do? Can you help me? Oh, you're kind of cute too, all things considered. Hey there, come on in. Everyone's welcome in the nurse's office. What brings you here today? I don't see anything super wrong with you or your Pokemon. Wait, this is your first time here, isn't it? Of course it is. I mean, you see my glasses, I am a nerd. I need to spend a lot of time in the nurse's office after getting beaten by bullies. Oh, so I guess you transferred in recently. You must be Mikey, right? Everybody's been talking about you. What is wrong with this school? Do they have, like, nothing better to talk about? I've heard all kinds of rumors. Apparently you fell off a cliff right after enrolling in the academy. And even picked a fight with Team Star? Oh yeah, you've started your treasure hunt thing, right? Come tell me about anything super interesting you find out there in your adventures. I'm kind of bored just sitting in here all day, you know. I don't have any classes to teach. And students only come here to skip class. Oh, come on. What if they're hurt? You never know that. So, yeah, drop by if you can. Deal? Deal. You became slightly closer with Nurse Miriam. So yes, we can basically make ourselves closer and closer and closer with all of the teachers as we wish. And you will get special prizes if you do that. We will do it. We will do a bit of it next time we come back to the academy. But for now, I think we're gonna head our way out towards the eastern gates of Mesagoza and see what lies out there. Because obviously, guys, we've got other things to do. We can't just be loitering around school all day. How can we loiter around school all day and then help Arven deal with whatever he's after? And keep that psychotic, psychopathic girlfriend of mine calmed down. And, ugh. Team Star. Ew. But whatever. I think we're going to wrap it up once I get to that main gate area. So thank you guys for joining me. I'm your friendly neighborhood Nman64. I hope you enjoyed this little brief trip away from anything serious. Join me next time where we continue our quest out towards the rocky pillars of Over There Land. And who knows, we might actually catch a Pokemon or two. And by we might, I'm going to say we definitely will, because there are going to be a bunch of Pokemon over there that we have not seen yet. Including that big blue bastard. Bronzong. No, Bronzong. Just kidding. Until we meet again, my lovelies, sayonara.